wet, 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 wet.
Today's video is basically going to be an hair review video. Miss Here Hair Company is actually installed now. So I had their curly hair, their Indian curly hair, and their Peruvian curly hair. I've been rocking this hair now for, I want to say about 4 months. I purchased this hair in June. It's now the beginning of October, so that should kind of give you an idea of how long I've been rocking this hair. Actually, I purchased this hair. This is not the natural color, obviously, of the hair. I bleached it, but before then it was the natural black or off brown color that usually comes when you buy off of AliExpress. So I've got about 4 bundles and a frontal installed on a wig cap. The bundles are ranging from lengths, I believe, 16 through 26, and that's including the frontal. So the frontal, I believe, is about 16 inches, and then the rest of my bundles are range from like 18 to 26. When I first installed the hair, I didn't have any shedding, no tangles, nothing like that. It came fine. It didn't have a smell. The wefts were fine. That was pretty much it for the bundles. The frontal, actually, I got from Miss Hair's company, but it's a different texture than the rest of the bundles. So the frontal is Peruvian, and then the bundles is Indian curly hair. I don't even know why I picked 2 different textures. I think I made a mistake, and I was just searching for the frontal, and I think I made the mistake of purchasing the Peruvian instead of the Indian curly. But actually, when I purchased it, it actually was fine. Like, I didn't have any problems with it. The frontal actually was pretty good because it was pre-customized frontal, so I didn't have to do too much work to it. That was basically like it with the frontal. I did bleach the knots on the frontal. It's fine to bleach well. I don't know if you can see, this is the frontal. This is actually my first time rocking a frontal, so y'all don't get on me too bad because it was my first time trying to figure it out. That's why I ordered a pre-customized frontal, so I didn't have to do too much work with it, and I didn't want to mess it up. I did have to do a little bit of plucking because back up in here, like behind like the baby hairs, it was just a little bit too thick for me, so I had to pluck that out. Other than that, like I said, the frontal basically was okay after bleaching the knots and everything like that. Frontal curl pattern. The frontal curl pattern, since it was a Peruvian curl pattern, I'm trying to remember if it was looser. It was looser than the rest of the hair. The Indian curly really had like this tight curl to it, and like as you can see now, because I bleached it, the curls did drop, but I'll get to that later. But the curl pattern was really nice on the Indian curly, but it was tighter than the frontal, and I actually kind of liked that a little bit. I know some people kind of get a little bit out of whack when they see stuff like that, but to me it was fine. It actually, to me, blended in a little bit more for some reason. I don't know why, but I didn't have an issue with that. So just be careful, one, when if you're interested in the frontal, if you're going to get it off of Miss Hair Company, they do not sell everything together. And I think that was my problem when I picked the wrong frontal. I wouldn't suggest you do what I did, but as you can see right now, this is the frontal hair here and here, and then this is the bundle. I mean, the rest of the bundle hair. You can't really tell too much of a difference, so I was pleased with that. It was fine. When it came to the wig installation, when I was installing my bundles, I did not have shedding during that time, and even the frontal, like I said, I didn't have shedding during that time. Moving as time goes along, so after about a month or 2 of wearing this hair, co-washing is a necessity for co-washing this hair. And as always, know how curly hair can get. It can get dry, it can get frizzy, and this hair gets dry and frizzy. So please wash the hair. I mean, if you like that wild look and you like that frizzy look or whatever, then by all means do what you want to do. But I feel like this hair does need, it's like kind of medium to high maintenance. It was like kind of a nuisance to wash it, but what I did was just got in the shower when I do my normal routine or whatever, and then I just used my conditioner and everything like that and just cold wash the hair. I was in the shower, like perfect. Like perfect. Then that's when the shedding did occur. Now it wasn't too bad. I feel like you always gonna get shedding when you're detangling curly hair because you're wearing it all day or whatever, so it's going to get not tangled, I shouldn't say, but you're gonna have shedding because you're gonna detangle the hair. Okay, so that did happen, but I wasn't pulling out like gobs of hair or anything like that. It did, like I said, but it did shed, and it only shed a lot. Oh yeah, pretty much a lot. When I said a lot is because after like the second month I started to get lazy, so I was just like, you know, don't sleep in your units, guys. I'm pretty sure you guys don't do that, but sometimes it happens. So that's what I was doing. Then it got down to like once a week I was co-washing it, so that's why when it was time for me to co-wash the hair, it started to get crazy a little bit. But if you really take care of your hair and you co-wash it twice a week, you shouldn't probably have as much shedding as I did. So that was on me. That was my bad. Okay. But me, I always wet this hair. That's just me personally. Like if I'm going out or whatever, I have to wet this hair. I feel like you have to wet this hair maybe like every day. For me, even after co-washing it, because to me it dries quick. I don't know, it just dries. I just actually bleached this hair. When I did bleach this hair compared to how it is now versus when I first put it in, yeah, the curls did drop. But you know, when you bleach hair, you have to keep putting moisture back into the hair a couple of times because it gets dry. So, and as you can see, like in the front it's actually lighter, but if I turn around the back, I don't think you maybe can see here, they're like different. It's darker. So in the front it's kind of light, and then towards the back it's darker. So here in these areas I just left it on for like no more than maybe like 15 minutes, 15-20 minutes, just enough to, and it just lifted up some. This is my like third time ordering from this hair company. I've gotten their straight hair, their body weave hair, and now I tried their curly hair, and honestly I don't have an issue with them. I usually change my hair every 4 to 5 months, and I've worn this hair, only this hair, since then. June, July, August, September, October, yeah, about 5 months. What it's looking like in 5 months. Like I said, I have no complaints. I will leave the website to Miss Hair Company on AliExpress. I don't know if you queens know or not, but AliExpress now does not have their hair like they used to in bundles and stuff like that. 4 bundles in a closure, 3 bundles in a frontal, 4 bundles in a frontal. They don't have that anymore. So they tell you a way to do it, but how I did it was I just ordered the quantity of it. So if I'm getting 226s, obviously I go choose the correct length, and then just choose how many quantities I want. Then I add that to the cart, then I go back and then choose like a 24-inch or whatever, and then add that to the cart. If I'm exploring the frontals, you go back on the her actual website on AliExpress and then just search for the frontals and stuff like that. I will leave that also in the description box below. So that's about it, queens, and I'll see you guys in the next video.